Mariah Carey has nothing but love for Meghan Markle. The Grammy winner took to Twitter on Friday to set the record straight after she was on the Duchess of Sussex's Archetypes podcast on Tuesday, where she referred to Meghan as a diva. The pop star says she meant it only in a positive way. Really enjoyed talking to Duchess and diva Meghan Markle about the duality of diva. Yes, I called her a diva in the most fabulous, gorgeous, and empowering meaning of the word. #archetypes, she wrote. Her update comes after she appeared on the Royal Spotify podcast on Tuesday, where she referred to her as a diva.
The diva thing we can play into, I mean, it's not something that I connect to, but for you, it's been a huge part of your...
give us diva moments sometimes, Meghan.
What kind of diva moments do I give you?
Don't act like you. It's also the visual. It's the visual.
The mother of two seemed a bit taken aback from Mariah's comment on the episode and asked what kind of, quote, diva moments she gives off.
Let's pretend that you weren't so beautiful and didn't have the whole thing and didn't often have gorgeous ensembles. You wouldn't get as much diva stuff. I don't care. I'm like, when I can, I'm going to give you diva.
Meghan not only dropped her episode with Mariah, but she was also profiled by The Cut. Access Hollywood spoke with DailyMail.com's Charlie Langston about the podcast, article, and more.
The reactions to Meghan's interview with The Cut and her two new podcast episodes have been pretty varied, but on the whole, there is one major theme, and that is furious criticism of the fact that she has continued to bash the royal family in public. This is now a repeated trend that we are seeing. It appears as though Meghan cannot do any form of interview without criticizing the monarchy in some way, shape, or form. And to be quite frank, I think it's grating both on people who have been critics of her for a very long time and on people who once supported her. In my opinion, the Cut article paints two very different pictures. On the one hand, you have someone who is, quite frankly, still very bitter about her relationship with the royal family. She's someone who cannot really let go of everything that went on between the royals and the Sussexes, even though she preaches forgiveness and said that she's worked very hard on forgiving the royal family for whatever sins she believes they committed against her. Then on the other hand, you have someone who is trying to paint a seemingly picture-perfect image of her family life in California. You have gushing anecdotes about Prince Harry comparing their relationship to intertwined palm trees. You have Meghan comparing their marriage to them being like salt and pepper because they always move together. You have sweet stories about Archie and bouncy castles. So it really is a very interesting juxtaposition. And it's one that I think quite a lot of people found to be fairly jarring.